Leveling up in telecom, transitioning from level 1 to level 2 Datacom roles. In telecom engineering, the difference between level 1 and level 2 is often misunderstood. It's not just about experience or job title. It's about how you think. Level 1 engineers operate. On a network, level 2 engineers operate inside the network. That one shift changes everything. At level 1, your role is structured and essential. You monitor dashboards, respond to alarms, perform routine checks, and escalate issues when necessary. You follow standard procedures. Verify link status. And sometimes apply basic configurations under supervision. This stage builds discipline. It teaches you how systems behave and how to respond under pressure. But there's a limitation, level 1. Focuses on symptoms, not causes. When a link goes down, you check if the interface is down. When latency increases, you check utilization. When packets drop, you look for alarms. These actions are correct, but they only scratch the surface. This is where many engineers get stuck. You become comfortable. You know the tools. You understand the workflow. You avoid mistakes. You become efficient. But efficiency alone does not create career growth. Value does. And value begins at level 2. Level 2 engineers don't just respond faster, they think differently. They are trusted because they go beyond identifying problems. They explain why those problems exist. When a link fails, a level 2 engineer asks, what caused this failure? Is there an upstream or downstream dependency? When latency increases, they ask, is this congestion, buffering, or routing instability? The mindset shifts from detection to diagnosis. Let's take a real-world example. Imagine a backbone link experiencing intermittent packet loss at level 1. You might run a ping test, notice errors, raise a ticket, and escalate. At level 2, the approach is deeper. You check interface counters, identify specific error types, and correlate them with traffic patterns. You uncover the root cause, perhaps optical signal fluctuations during peak hours. Then you present evidence and recommend a solution. Same problem, completely different impact. This is why level 2. Engineers are harder to replace. Today, automation tools can already handle many level 1 tasks, detecting alarms, correlating events, and even suggesting actions. But level 2 work requires human thinking. It requires judgment, experience, and the ability to see systems as a whole. So what separates level 1 from level 2 in practical terms? First, deeper understanding. Level 2 engineers don't just know the OSI model, they use it instinctively to isolate problems layer by layer. Second, protocol mastery. It's not enough to recognize names like OSPF or BGP. You need to understand how they behave. Third, traffic awareness. Level 1 sees graphs. Level 2 reads behavior, spotting congestion patterns and hidden inefficiencies. Fourth, configuration awareness. Level 2 engineers don't just apply changes. They think ahead, what will this affect? What could break? Now, how do you make this transition? Start by changing how you think. Every time you escalate an issue, ask yourself, what exactly is wrong? What evidence do I have? Next, go deep into one area. Don't try to learn everything at once. Pick a protocol like OSPF or BGP and truly understand it. Then, learn from others. Observe how experienced engineers troubleshoot. Notice the questions they ask and the steps they take. Build a lab, even a simple one. Use simulators, break things intentionally and fix them. That's how real understanding develops. And finally, communicate clearly. Level 2 engineers explain problems with clarity and confidence. That alone can change how others see you. Promotions don't go to the loudest person. They go to the one people trust when things are unclear. That trust is built by understanding systems, solving root causes, and preventing problems from happening again. The transition from level 1 to level 2 doesn't start with a new title. It starts with a new mindset. The moment you start asking, why did it fail and how do we prevent it? You've already begun the transition, and eventually, your role will catch up with your thinking.